OpenAI's competitor, Cohere, has introduced an upgraded AI model that is cheaper and more practical than GPT-4. The AI startup is launching the ability to fine-tune its Command R AI model. This enhancement allows it to surpass larger models, like GPT-4, in certain applications. While operating at up to 15 times less cost, this could indicate a future where smaller, less expensive models compete with larger, costlier AI systems developed by tech giants, especially as concerns rise over the escalating costs of AI development. Co-founder of Cohere, Nick Frost, said that they have discovered that fine-tuning smaller models on specific datasets yields excellent results. They have compared it against the competition, and Command R outperforms some models in completely different weight classes, and does so at a fraction of the cost. In tests on tasks, like summarizing meetings and analyzing financial and scientific information, Cohere found that the fine-tuned Command R was more accurate than GPT-4, GPT-4 Turbo, and Claude Opus, the most advanced model built by Amazon-backed Anthropic. Cohere's fine-tuned Command R model scored 80.2% on accuracy in summarizing meetings, compared to 78.8% for GPT-4 and 77.9% for Claude Opus. The operational cost of the fine-tuned model, known as the inference cost, is also significantly lower than GPT-4 and Claude Opus. It costs between $2 to $4 per million tokens, compared to $30 to $60 for GPT-4. Cohere explained that since Command R, which was initially released in March, is significantly smaller than models like GPT-4, it is much less expensive to run. Fine-tuning, which allows users to customize the model with specialist data, also reduces the computational requirements to run the model by making it more efficient at relevant tasks. The considerable computing power required to train large AI models, like GPT-4 and Meta's Llama, has led many AI firms into a multi-billion-dollar competition. Despite the unclear path to AI profitability, Meta and OpenAI continue to invest heavily in AI. Mark Zuckerberg informed investors that Meta would continue to spend aggressively on AI. Similarly, Sam Altman from OpenAI stated that regardless of whether creating artificial general intelligence, AI with higher than human intelligence, costs billions, they will continue striving to make AGI a reality. Toronto-based Cohere has chosen a different route, targeting businesses with smaller, tailored AI models at a fraction of the cost of larger ones. Despite being valued at over $2.1 billion last year, Cohere only generated $13 million in annualized revenue by the end of last year. However, by the end of Q1, annualized revenue had risen to around $35 million. Cohere's CEO, Frost, attributes this increase to the company's focus on business-ready solutions, rather than ambitious science projects. Despite its progress, Cohere faces competition from big tech-backed firms like OpenAI and Anthropic. The climate for AI startups has worsened over the past year, with companies like Stability AI and Inflection facing challenges. Cohere hopes to carve out a niche in this competitive landscape by focusing on enterprise and low-cost models. Frost emphasizes their goal is to make AI models as useful as possible in everyday computer usage, without the need for AGI.